All right, peeps. Welcome to the chart show, where it's all about dancehall music. Don't they refuse it? You don't know this is your boy Shells alongside me, my bro, Jerusalem.
Check, people, we're there. We are here.
Yeah,
we're here.
Live and in color. Here to give the people them the top 10 songs where I run road here in Jamaica in the realm of dancehall music. And Jerusalem, as much as enough people out there going like them want copy and paste, and it just now work. We still run the place, but it's okay.
Yeah, man, you know, none of them say copying is flattery or something.
Yeah, imitation is the best form of flattery. So, and welcome it.
We are flattered.
Thank you, man. Yeah, man. But yes, people, so we're here to give you guys the top 10 songs where I run the road in a dancehall. But before we get into the chart itself, you don't know Jerusalem and myself, we like to take a look at certain topics in the industry, in the dancehall, and just give our 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents on the matters. You see me? Now, Jerusalem, a long time, you said when we were on air, you say it off air, you said it in our regular conversations that Jamaicans especially our industry, whether that be the artists them or anybody in the industry in our music, sometimes we need to stop get too frightened when we see foreigner come out here and I embrace the culture. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them don't really have the best motives. A lot of them is me just take what them can get and cut. I mean, Drake, them use that tag upon Drake a lot. The culture vulture. Energy, right? But I'm not gonna lie. Here's a man who definitely loves the culture. A big name in the hip-hop industry. Love the culture. The culture is a big part-time life. Him not hesitate for show respect. And he's here once again. But Jerusalem, you and I have to wonder, why is he here? Now, people, who we are talking about? DJ Khaled. No, don't get me wrong, you know, people. Me respect DJ Khaled, and him one of them big names that will not itch for show strength. To say, yo, hey, I remember Buju did this for me, Bounty Tequila, Beanie, you know, him not afraid for show respect to dancehall. But this time, the time in Jerusalem, you know what I mean? I wonder, what's going on? Like, Khaled, why is Khaled here? Is it...
It seems Freedom Streetish?
Is it world boss motivated? Is it because, you know, is it Sizzler publicly kind of sever certain ties? Is he, you know what I mean?
You want him come for the makeup in terms of to rectify the situation with the judgment, right?
I don't know. Could be. Or is it because the hip-hop industry is so segregated right now? Him have to kind of, you know what I mean?
They need dancehall because Drake flop right now.
Yeah, because most of the names where him normally collaborating in the hip-hop industry, most of them are pick sides and him can't bring everybody together like one time. So the best move of a comeback for the Jamaica and say, okay, maybe am I reaching Jerusalem because it's interesting that Khaled is.
I don't think you're reaching, and it could be vacation, which I doubt it.
I mean, his wife and
probably mix.
Yeah, I'm bringing wife and him kids out here, which him normally do.
Him normally do that too.
Yeah,
even though working more time and still work. So you know, see him at the local dance hall and what that thing? What I show the name again?
I'm not sure what the name of it was. But we know some Major Mackerel and some big names they did it.
Yeah. We'll try to remember the name eventually. But yeah, I saw him there and him playing dubs and all them stuff. It as usual, him always represent for Jamaica. But I don't know particularly why he's here in terms of, I feel it more than likely he's probably have to do something with Kartel.
So with Kartel?
More than like him probably working on an album or something, and we don't know. Yeah, I'm probably down here for do some tech, some voices and all them stuff there. As in work with Buju. But remember, Buju having visa now, so it's not like he need to fly out here to kind of get that done. So that is why I'm more thinking Vibes Kartel.
Yeah,
because
could be.
They don't think Kartel getting visas yet, so he's here for us do work, I'm thinking. So I guess time will tell eventually. But in general, still, it's not what my problem is not really a problem still. But I don't think it really. I think the connection do more for him than it does for the Jamaicans in general. I think we need to get out of the concept where we feel like DJ Khaled is doing something for Jamaica. He's not. Jamaica is a brand way almost bigger than America when you really think about it. In terms of the brand Jamaica,
yeah man, facts.
And these association, I think we as Jamaicans kind of need to just maximize on it in terms of like, when them people actually come to do the links, I think we need to charge them a whole heap of money. I think we need to get more out of it in terms of the promotion, if anything. Because even if it's not just the monetary part, I never like the fact that him did actually do an album and him leave off some of the artists them name off of the project and all them stuff there. You get me I say?
Yep.
Like some ghost project. I understand that is the American music industry, and the American music industry is gonna push American stuff. You understand? So they're gonna always put anything American over anything Jamaican. But over the years now, this has been years the collaborations have been making, and we don't see where it really helped much of the people them anyway. So
facts.
Why not get more out of these collaborations in terms of, we can start charging money like all some $400,000, you know.
Well, Jerusalem.
Yeah, like them type of money there.
I like
400,000, 500,000 US to attack.
I like the fact say you set up
some of these projects. Yeah.
I like the fact say you set up because if it is that him might look for make a link with the world boss. If a one man who know the on a mission forget everything what owed to him. A vibes Kartel. So I mean, maybe Vibes Kartel I go show Khaled say, yo, me know my name, me know brand Jamaica. So this is what it go cost. So don't play around. So make we see. But it's an interesting time. It's a very interesting time. As we say, I have enough respect for Khaled. But me feel like I'm not really inspiration one say, but I think hip hop wise, he's not in the conversation at all over there right now. Like, so if it is a case where he's looking to the body of work, if he need to kind of breeze over this, so for kind of get some motivation or something, get something cooking for kind of say, all right, because him can't just go over there right now and say, yo, I got Drake in the lab.
Not interested.
That's
more people with a more here. And
yeah, if it's that, yeah, you see me? But if you call Jamaica now and say, yo, I got Vibes Kartel, I got Buju on a Capleton, you know what I mean?
I wonder about the Sizzler, because whether the Sizzler,
yeah, if you get back Sizzler, then you know a mad project, you see me? So Khaled, we are watching, but we love what you do with the culture, not for the culture. That's what we want the listeners them get Jerusalem. We love what Khaled do with the culture. The first time Marks are what him do for the culture. That's a different argument. Now speaking of big names over foreign who come to Jamaica and do things with the culture, Druski, and the first ever call him on the name on the show.
Yeah, hey, we read Druski, and we read the next one, and Desi Banks, yeah, big up Desi.
This song, Desi, yeah. Yeah, but Druski there in Jamaica, we don't know if him still there at the time when the show I got here, but him there JA, of course him have a very popular, what do you call it, reality TV series, comedy thing on him, Coulda Been Records. And me like watch Coulda Been Records. Him do it in many states all over America, so he's bringing it to Jamaica, and I think that kind of cool, so I'm going to highlight some upcoming talent here in Jamaica. But reason why I thought about it on our show Jerusalem is the fact that he's going to have some superstar guest judges. Shensia and Popcorn, and that goes to show what we've been saying, especially in the case of Shensia, what you've been saying, Jerusalem, that a lot of these big entertainers from overseas are aware of the persons who are bringing the brand and or ambassadors overseas and say, yo, look, if me really want traction in Jamaica, here's who I call. You get me? And say so. Druski, who represents an interesting age group, my age group, and him have fan base of he's like 30 and below. I go almost late teens. But no, say if I do something in Jamaica, I want to reach that demographic. Here are the figureheads we can work with. So it's actually a good look. As much as Druski is a gimmicks man, and as much as him have a video, a dance with some girl, I'm see people talk about Ray and if I did carnival, it would have alright if a carnival versus dancehall. The bigger picture for me, Jerusalem, is the fact that he's bringing a big platform that gets millions of views. And I say, yo, Shensia and Popcorn are the right faces to talk about dancehall music in Jamaica. So a win is a win. Big up Druski.
Yeah, Shells, I've actually watched some of the Coulda Been Records and what I call it, yeah. I think it's more like parody still, because most of these talents are actually, they're not really real, actors, and them use some real artists more time, but I guess it's just promotion and getting the name out there. Yeah. And I think he did one in Africa. I think that was the last one we did actually watch.
Okay.
When we did actually, him and Davido.
Oh, cool.
We do some talent search. So I think he's in the right place, because Jamaica full of characters and all that thing. That we definitely might see L.A. Lewis, if not Canto Blacks and all of the people upon it, definitely. So it's supposed to be a real fun thing to watch.
You know.
In terms of,
no, sorry, go on. Make a point.
Oh, in terms of you mentioned the recognized international stars, which would be Popcorn and Shensia, which we can definitely tell, because as they say, most of the Americans or the American media that come out here, them normally link with either. Mm-hmm. And as we can tell now, and them add Skillibeng to the list. So of Jamaicans who Americans use. So we're just talking about the American base, international. England is a different thing. If it was England, they would have probably used Valiant or somebody. But in the US, the names that keep on popping up is the Shensia, Popcorn,
Skilly,
and Skillibeng. So if you see that them use two out of them three names, then you don't know, it's more for the new generation. I'm very interested to actually watch the episodes, and it's gonna be fun, because Popcorn full of character. Shensia, you don't know, she have the little personality, and
she have personality as well, yeah. And Druski can adapt very well. So
Yeah, plus we see Druski and the latest. I was dancing there. They dance.
yeah, that dance out. That's that's just getting started.
Yeah.
That could be a lot more. And before we go in that chat, there's something I want to. You mentioned list of possible names. You know who wants to go on that could have been Jamaican version, yeah. Immediate. Get to Michael Jackson. Right, look at you to the. Even if
When it comes to comedic,
I need something. Coming out just that will work with the American market, you know. So Jamaica have a little, you know.
you can probably get some money for buy some bleaching cream because
and they run out.
No man, I think when him up on the internet ask some money for buy bleaching cream. So you know.
Come on, youth. Priorities, youth. Cha.
But I guess it's part of the priorities. How much dark skin Michael about? So like him need for you know white they look like Mike. So.
Yeah, boy. But yeah, so think about the American entertainers, you know, working with the culture. You know what I mean? As long as you show the culture respect, we are going to show you respect. So Druski, Khaled, we look forward to see what the latest projects have, you know, in store. And just wish them all the best. And we're going to kick off with Freedom Street, Jerusalem. I don't know, when it comes to Vybz Kartel, it seems like people like to walk on eggshells and not really like to speak their minds. And I don't think that's good for the culture. I don't think that's good for the artists or anything what him want to do. You see me? Which is why to this very second, I'm still not like the comment. Let's have to put that in there. But Freedom Street, we are talking about Jerusalem. We'll see.
Wait, you sound like a step on card in terms of thing. How you set this up, you know?
I love it.
It's like you're having a problem with something. What's going on?
We're provoking thought.
Okay.
You see me? Now, this narrative still was something that was being said a long time ago in terms of who is this show really tailored for? You know what I mean? I say? Because with all due respect to the teacher, in the street, I talk to everybody. Like everybody can get a picture at Vybz Kartel or an interview with Vybz Kartel. Him say him still love them fans and there for the fans. We see him on campaign trail. I talk about him, you know, people in that community. He's for the people. But Jerusalem, that concert, yeah, because me not like that them price it now work. Something about it. No, right. And I mean the pricing versus
is it too expensive?
The pricing versus the expected experience is my problem. And I know that this is something that a lot of persons have been saying a long time ago. Say, oh boy, am I gonna spend a lot of money to see Vybz Kartel? To get the Vybz Kartel experience. And then when we see, but Joe and Sketta seem to really believe in it to the point where their ticket prices are Jerusalem. You have the rundown because the cheapest ticket at 19,000 Jamaican dollars, and that is the bleachers.
Yeah, the cheapest ticket $19,375. But the grandstand is 46,000. The infield is 62,000. The cycle track is 1.5 million. And the center stage is 232,000. And this is all Jamaican dollars. We never get the US price.
Right.
I think that's why they quote most of the prices in US is because they're expecting a very international audience. All right. If you're expecting an international audience, right? You could not expect over 30,000 international people for actually come here. Well, I don't say what is the expectation. Yeah.
No, I say sorry that that's for informational purposes. Scatter saying is they're expecting 50,000.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
That's ridiculous. If you are expecting 50,000, we'd expect up some cheaper rates in terms of this is one of the most expensive concerts keeping at the National Stadium. I don't think the Burna Boy never cost so much, Chris Brown never cost so much, and Buju last never cost though. Yeah, that never cost so much. So unless you think Vybz Kartel have this great international influence, which I don't think so, because to me, Kartel don't bigger than Sean Paul internationally, and I don't think him bigger than Buju internationally. And he has a lot of hype behind his name.
Right.
You may say in terms of, and that is all driven by, what they call it now, the young people and social media, and people are not buying nothing really and truly, just like when him hardly could have sell an album. It's just that, what I say now, Kartel have the common man or the ghetto crowd or the cool kids type of thing. So I think it kind of inflated in terms of if them think people actually gonna spend so much money, they actually from overseas I'm talking, for come out here. I don't see how it makes sense.
Yeah.
So as they had the Black Friday and
the
half of and which are half of 19 would have basically do sell about 9,000 or 10,000, which them would have probably think them. I think that would be a more reasonable price.
Yep.
In terms of for bleachers, 10,000. $8,000, them type of vibe days.
I agree.
Can bring you and your girl and
Exactly.
what me go find 40,000 for be my girl plus food and everything. You know, this is my 31st.
Plus, and this have nothing to do with Vibes Cartel. So I don't want the fellow Gaza fans and come tackle.
No man, this more for do with the organizers.
So here what me I
Scatter
say.
and Joe.
Thank you. Then me I thought. Big up Scatter and Joe, but here my problem. Jerusalem. If and the people them who have followed the chart show from a long time. From where I talk about from reggae boys, reggae girls, or even the sunshine girls. Who don't know say Shells have a big problem with parking a stadium. It no matter what I keep down there. I see people online saying that, boy, I can imagine me there vibes to Vibes Cartel song. And I have to pause my excitement and worry about my car. People genuinely have concerns about the part. So let me tell you, me not.
Yeah, none of them have a good reputation.
Exactly, me are saying 19,000, 40,000. I'm probably not come back and see my car. No, we're not.
Oh, you have to see a car, but they're doing that broken already. I gone.
So there's so many problems around this thing, and it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, Vibes Cartel proved me wrong so many times. But as I said, I'm open to be proven wrong. But
no, I'm not saying the crowd is not going to be there. I'm talking about the affordability of the prices. How many Jamaicans can afford so much money for even bleachers, man?
to go
this can enter 42,000 for grandstand. 42, one person. Ain't I got nothing with that?
No food.
Get a seat.
You know what?
Me that say as me originally think this was done for the American and the foreign and UK.
Yeah.
But I still don't feel that Kartel influence that big in overseas.
50,000?
Yeah, for 50 or even 20,000 Americans flying in for do a Jamaicans really need to full up the venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, not no foreigner. And let's set the thing for those beer foreigners.
Yeah, boy.
So,
yeah, man.
we'll see what I got.